Hello, thank you. My name is Cynthia Gifford. I'm an attorney in Rhode Island. I've been practicing for over 30 years. I'm here to speak in favor of Bill 38. Before coming, I prepared testimony. It was written down, and I think it will be provided to you. And of course, it addressed many of the issues that have been discussed here tonight and will continue to be discussed. And of course, there are all the issues that are very dear to us as attorneys: justice, as a family court attorney, protections for all families in Rhode Island, as a former member of a school committee for 10 years, concern about education and having our students have full opportunities and full information. And I was prepared to testify about all those things. And when I got here, I received an email which contained the testimony of my son, who is somewhere on your list and is seated over there. And his email included his concern about me and my happiness and my ability to marry. And it simply woke me up to what I really hold as the most precious right that I have in this state, and that's to my family. And I think it's similar to all of us here. We love our families. I love my two sons. And I really had considered that my cup was pretty full. And I want to thank you because really this hearing and this bill has inspired me to realize that I do want more. I would like to be able to marry the woman I love. I think it's important for people like myself to have full expression of who they are. And I don't think I would have gotten that if I hadn't come here tonight. And I really appreciate your providing this hearing. And if I have any extra time, I yield it to my son, who is an extremely articulate guy. So thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Yaden, if you can, I think your son's over on the...
absolutely.
If your son wants to come sit next to you, and he can make his presentation if he wants. Good evening and welcome.
Thank you, Senator, Chairman, and members of the committee. I was not expecting to be up here this soon. So yeah, I'm here for a number of reasons. I'm not here for the environmental reasons that I'm usually here for. I'm here on behalf of my mom, who, of course, I love as every son loves his mother. I'm here on behalf of my friends and other members of my family who are gay or lesbian and who are discriminated against by current law. I think just for those personal reasons, I would advocate for this Senate Bill 38 to be passed and to get out of this committee and put it to a vote. But I think beyond that, there's an elemental reason why this bill should be passed, and I think that has to do with the separation of church and state. And I'm sure it's been brought up here many times before tonight, but I haven't been here to hear it. I've been elsewhere. I'm also, farther back in the lineage from my mom. I'm related to Roger Williams, and he came here and he founded this state on the principle. One of the principles he founded on was separation of church and state, and I think current law enshrines the views of one or a few particular religions. I myself am a member of two faith communities, the Quakers and the Unitarian Universalists, who have both endorsed same-sex religion. I feel very certain that I am discriminated against in my religious views based upon current law. So I think, aside from the very personal reasons that I think everybody deserves the same respect and everybody's love is equal to everyone else's, I think this is a constitutional question, and to really hold true to that belief of the separation of church and state, that we need to enact marriage equality. And I thank you all for listening to me and my mother, and I hope you'll pass this bill.
Are there any questions or comments for either one of these two witnesses?
Oh, I should tell you all my name. I'm Abel Gifford Collins. I live in Matunic, Rhode Island, 176 Sycamore Lane. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Lee Saiwan.